Mastering Decisions Under Pressure, Lessons from Journalism for African Leaders. I don't like making decisions, especially not when I have limited information. If I had my way, I'd live in a world where decisions weren't necessary. But life doesn't work like that. If this resonates with you, take a moment to like this video. It helps us reach more leaders and managers like you. Years ago, at just 15, I decided to become a journalist. A strange choice for someone who hated decision-making, right? But journalism taught me something powerful. To succeed, I had to learn how to make quick, effective decisions under pressure. And surprisingly, this skill has defined my success as a leader and manager more than anything else. Good decision-making isn't an innate talent. It's a skill you can learn and refine. Today, I want to share how adopting a journalist's mindset can transform the way you approach leadership challenges, especially as African leaders navigating high-stakes environments. Let's dive in. Skill, not talent. Most of us assume that being good under pressure is something certain people are just born with. But studies, like one from Harvard Business Review, show otherwise. They found that most managers and leaders struggle under pressure, and their teams suffer as a result. But here's the good news: decision-making under pressure is a skill that can be learned. Let me share an example. Imagine a breaking news reporter. Their job is to gather facts, synthesize them, and create a story under tight deadlines. Often, they're working with incomplete information, yet they're still expected to deliver clarity. Similarly, as a leader, your role is to respond to unexpected challenges, gather key information, and guide your team forward. I remember leading a team during a sudden organizational restructuring. It was chaotic. I had little information about what would happen next. Instead of freezing, I focused on what I did know and what my team needed. By breaking the situation into smaller, manageable pieces, I was able to provide clarity and direction. Adopt a journalist's mindset. Think of an iceberg. The decisions you see leaders make under pressure are just the tip. Below the surface is the preparation that enables them to act decisively. Journalists know that news will break, often at inconvenient times. They prepare by accepting this reality and developing strategies to respond effectively. As leaders, we need to adopt this same mindset. Challenges will happen. Unexpected disruptions will occur. Instead of fighting this reality, we must embrace it. Here's an example. A journalist covering the Olympics knows that while they can't predict the exact winners, they can research the key athletes, analyze past performances, and prepare drafts for multiple outcomes. Similarly, in leadership, anticipating potential challenges helps you respond with confidence. Cultivate your operating modes. When you're under pressure, decision-making doesn't stop at one choice. Often, you'll need to make multiple decisions in quick succession. This is where cultivating different modes comes in. Journalists adapt their reporting styles based on context. For instance, covering a breaking news event like a natural disaster requires speed and accuracy. Meanwhile, investigative journalism demands depth and precision. Leaders can apply the same principle. In stable times, you might operate in what I call scale mode. This is when you focus on long-term strategies, building processes, and empowering your team. But during a crisis, like a key team member suddenly leaving, you need to shift into scrappy mode. In this mode, the focus is on solving immediate problems and ensuring continuity. Let me give you a personal story. During a product launch, we experienced a critical system outage. In scale mode, I usually focus on team collaboration and long-term improvements. But in that moment, I shifted to scrappy mode, made quick decisions, and prioritized getting the system back online. That flexibility saved the launch and taught me the importance of adapting my leadership style to the situation. Prepare for what's likely to occur. Operating under pressure becomes manageable when you reduce the number of truly unexpected challenges. Just as journalists prepare for known events like elections or sports tournaments, leaders can anticipate potential risks in their organizations. Think about your team's current challenges. Are there potential staffing gaps? Could technical systems fail? What external factors might disrupt your plans? By identifying these risks in advance, you can develop contingency plans and reduce decision-making stress when they arise. For example, before a major project kickoff, I run a pre-mortem with my team. We imagine that the project has failed and brainstorm reasons why it might have gone wrong. This exercise helps us identify potential risks and prepare solutions in advance. Handling uncertainty in the moment. Even with preparation, there will be moments of uncertainty where you have to make decisions without all the information. This is where adopting the journalist's inverted pyramids approach can be transformative. Journalists prioritized the most essential context at the start of a story. As a leader, you can do the same. Focus first on what you know, your team's capabilities, organizational goals, and personal values. Use this information to narrow down your options and make a confident decision. I recall a time when my team faced conflicting priorities from upper management. With no clear guidance, I focused on what I knew, our project's objectives, and the client's expectations. By aligning our decisions with these priorities, we stayed on track and avoided unnecessary delays. It's okay to be wrong. Here's an important reminder: it's okay to be wrong. As leaders, we can only make the best decisions with the information available to us at the time. What matters is committing to a course of action and being willing to adjust as new information emerges. For example, during a product rollout, I made a decision that didn't yield the results I had hoped for. Instead of dwelling on the mistake, I communicated the context to my team, reassessed the situation, and pivoted. By acknowledging the error and adapting quickly, we minimized its impact and kept moving forward. Final thoughts. Making decisions under pressure is a skill that can be learned and refined. By adopting a journalist's mindset, cultivating flexible operating modes, and preparing for likely scenarios, you can lead with confidence, even in uncertainty. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to like this video. It helps us continue to share insights tailored for African leaders and managers. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you'll never miss an episode. Let us know in the comments how you handle pressure as a leader or share a decision-making challenge you've faced. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep leading with clarity and courage.